And welcome to Web Hosting for Beginners. In this course, we'll explore the basics of web hosting. I'll start by discussing web hosting and domain names. I'll also give you an introduction to cPanel, a hosting platform that I highly recommend. I'll show you how to create email accounts, view web stats, create a subdomain, and install WordPress. While you'll only learn the basics in this course, it should be enough to get you started with cPanel and with web hosting. So let's get started with web hosting for beginners. Domain names are made up of two parts, the domain name and the domain name extension. To better understand this, let's look at the following website address: www.mywebsite.com. The prefix www stands for World Wide Web. This is followed by my website, which is the domain name, and .com, which is the domain name extension. Combined, these three parts form the website address, also known as a URL. Typing a web address or URL into a browser allows you to view the website to which the address belongs. Let's briefly discuss domain name extensions. Top-level domains, or TLDs, refer to the part after your domain name, the extension, for example, .com. TLDs are mainly classified in two categories: gTLDs, which stands for generic top-level domains, and ccTLDs, which stands for country code top-level domains. Examples of some popular TLDs are .com, .net, .org, .biz, and so forth. Examples of some country code top-level domains, or ccTLDs, are .au for Australia, .ca for Canada, .co.za for South Africa, .th for Thailand, and so on. To find out more about domain names and domain name extensions, you can simply do a search on Google for domains and domain name extensions. cPanel is a web hosting control panel. Its interface and automation tools let you easily manage many aspects of your website. When you sign up for a hosting account, providing you selected a hosting company that offers cPanel, you will receive a link to access your cPanel along with the username and password. To access your website, go to your domain followed by the / sign and the word cPanel. In this example, we use the domain name africanbabyshoes.com. So to access cPanel, we will type in africanbabyshoes.com / cPanel. Next, type in your username followed by your password. When you log into cPanel, you'll receive a welcome message where you can view video tutorials. This is helpful for beginners and I suggest you go through them. For now, we will just ignore it. If your cPanel looks different to this, simply find the Change Style icon and click on it. Next, you will find different layouts. To find the layout I'm using, look for the root style. Simply click on the style and your style should now look like this. If you scroll through your screen, you'll see different sections. The important thing is that you learn to use the basic functions like email accounts, webmail, backups, and if we scroll down, to install things like WordPress. You can click on a section and drag it. So if you prefer your mail section to be right on top, you simply click and drag it to the top. This is your getting started wizard. Next, you have your video tutorials. Now you simply need to click on an icon and explore a little bit more. But your video tutorials will give you an introduction to cPanel. So I highly recommend that you view these tutorials just to get started. If you click on change password, you can change your cPanel password. If you forget your password or you're unable to log into your cPanel, simply contact your hosting company and they will reset your password for you. You can also update your contact info, change the style, as well as the language, and you have your shortcuts icon. Next, we have our mail section. Under email accounts, you manage your emails, such as create emails, delete email accounts, and so forth. Next, you have your webmail icon. Under webmail, you can access your webmail from cPanel, but as I will explain in another tutorial, there is an easier way to access your webmail. Next, you have forwarders, email forwarders, mailing lists, and so forth. Most of the time, you will only use your email accounts. Under file section, you have your backups where you can create backups and restore your website. You have the backup wizard, file manager. With your file manager, you can upload and download files to your website. If you don't have or prefer not to use a FTP account, you can use your file manager. Under logs, you can view your web stats. The one I prefer is AW Stats. You can also use Webalizer and Analog Stats. Under domains, you can create another subdomain. You can also create redirects. Under advanced features, you have things like your virus scanner, network tools, but again, for most beginners, you won't use anything here. Under your Softaculous app installer, you can easily install WordPress, Joomla, PrestaShop, Drupal, and other scripts. Things like creating new email accounts, deleting new email accounts, and so on is actually quite easy to do in cPanel. When you sign up for a cPanel hosting account, you will receive your account details that will allow you to log into cPanel. This will include the link, the username, and the password. Your link to your cPanel will look something like this: www.yourdomain.com/cPanel. In this course, we use the domain africanbabyshoes.com, so to access cPanel on this domain, we will type the following into the address bar: www.africanbabyshoes.com/cPanel. Next, you type in your username and password to access your cPanel account. If you type in the wrong details more than 3 times, your IP address will be blocked and you will have to contact your hosting company to unblock your IP address. Let's see how easy it is to do this in real time. We're going to type in africanbabyshoes.com/cPanel. Next, we're going to type in the username and the password. Next, click on the login button. And we've successfully logged into cPanel. To create an email account, first log into your cPanel. Find the mail section and click on the email accounts icon. From the email accounts page, you can create and manage your email accounts. To create an email account, type in the name that you'd like to use as the first part of the email address. For example, sales, admin, or your name. Next, type in a password for the email account. Make sure you create a secure password by using both uppercase and lowercase letters and at least one number and one symbol in your password. You can also let the password generator create a secure password for you. To do this, simply click on the password generator and make sure you write your password down for future reference. Next, specify how much disk space is assigned to this email account. Otherwise, you can simply select unlimited if your hosting account allows that. Next, click on Create Account. If you scroll down, you'll see the account admin@africanbabyshoes.com. To change your password, simply click on Change Password and type in a new password for that email address. Click Change Password and you've now changed that password. If you want to change the disk quota for an email account, simply click on Change Quota. If you wish to delete an email account, simply click on Delete. And you've just deleted that email account.